Hi, good morning. I'm Angie. I'm with Geology of the Soul, coming to you live on Friday. Woohoo, Friday. September 20th. Boy, that sounded really exciting, didn't it? Woohoo. It's been a day. I've been up since about 3:30 working on some stuff. And then, so when I spoke yesterday about moving to Seattle at the end of October, good morning, Crystal and Fox, I was wrong. So more stuff came up that we needed to talk through, we being my wife-to-be and I. And so we have decided, good morning, Sandy and Serendipity, that I am staying in Tucson until at least January. We think that that is the wisest course of action at this point in time. We were hoping that we were going to be able to get up to Seattle by October, and I thought after she had talked to her bosses the day before yesterday that that was on track, but I had misunderstood, so that is not on track for October. So I will be moving, but I won't be moving before January, so I will be in Tucson for the next 3 months at the least. Heather's going to look at being able to be down here for at least 2 weeks of every month, if not more. So that way we still get to see each other slightly more than we have been, even though we won't be actually living together yet. We're just waiting for her position to be figured out because she is so over Portland. So she needs to get the hell out of there. So we're gonna wait until we get her job stuff figured out and then move at that point. So I'm still in Tucson for the next 3 months, which in a way is kind of nice because there's some stuff coming up that I was thinking I was going to have to cancel, and now I don't have to. So I'm sitting here talking about my wife-to-be and our house, and I get the Four of Wands, the marriage card, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is sort of like all about making the house feel good and safe and secure. And so that is just really, really funny to me that the cards like to talk to me in that way. I was Queen of Pentacles-ing it this morning, and apparently the idea to not move to Seattle next month still had provoked I must move something in me. So I ended up rearranging my workspaces this morning. This altar space is staying, but instead of having a couch that was like right over here in my living room, I have now moved my other desk. The couch is now in the kitchen. We'll see how long that lasts, but Angie cannot handle having her desk spaces so far apart. And now I realize I'm speaking in the third person. And yeah, I've been up since 3:30. I did get the group self-care for the holidays, group coaching package up on the website. So if you are interested, you can head over to the website under coaching and sign up for that group coaching package, 3 months, self-care for the holidays. It'll get us from October to January, 4 webinars. I'll pull cards for you. We'll work together to create your own toolkit of self-care, and then have weekly themed discussions, all kinds of fun stuff. So that's over on the website. I'll have more information about that soon. I know, Serendipity, you would do that, wouldn't you? Couch in the kitchen to lounge on while you're cooking. Okay, we're only at 3:49. Let's see what our prompt is for today. Yeah, I'm like, it's already been an entire day. It's time for lunch for me, even though it's like only 7 o'clock my time. Okay. Over here. The 20th. What shit is getting in the way of listening to my intuition around loving my badass self? Because yesterday was, what do I need to know to listen? What did I even pull yesterday? I remember thinking it made sense. My brain's gone. That happens. If anybody can remember, I'd appreciate it. Normally I put my sticker in my day planner, but I didn't do it for yesterday. Or the day before. It was really fast yesterday because I was so busy talking, and I was just like, boom, boom. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Right now, what matters is what's getting in the way. What is getting in the way? My brain. the Wheel of Fortune. So I totally get that because that's sort of how I've been feeling, right? So in the last 6 weeks or so, gotten engaged, planned a wedding, got it all together, then thought, oh shit, we might have to delay it due to some other stuff, but then we decided not to delay it. Then we were going to move, and I was going to move in October, but now we have to delay it. We were going to make it sooner because it was going to be September, then it was October, then it was up in the air, and then now it's January, so it definitely feels like the Wheel of Fortune is going around and around and around and around, and it is so hard when you have these things going around and around, and trying to listen to my intuition has been ridiculous. So I'll try and pull cards around a situation, and none of them provide a clear answer. I was gonna say make sense, but no, they make sense. They just don't provide a clear answer. So then yesterday when I was going, I thought I was moving to Seattle and now I'm not, and so I reached out to my Geology of the Soul team and was like, and they were awesome. And all three of them pulled a couple of cards around the choices that we had, or choices that I had. And all three of them, none of them were a clear choice about what to do. And so then it was this idea of, well, logically, this is what makes sense. And so Angie, it's up to you as to what you're going to do logically. And so then last night I talked with Heather and she's like, logically. And I said, I know. So I'm staying in Tucson until we have more definition. But it's hard to listen to your intuition when things are up, down, all around, and you can't seem to make sense of anything. And I don't do well in limbo. I can handle being in limbo for, a short amount of time, if it's a couple of days or if it's even a couple of weeks, but you put me in limbo for 6 weeks, and that's after 3 months of not being able to see my wife-to-be from all the travel that she did this summer. And so I've just been I feel like my resilience is just really low. And when my resilience is low, I have a hard time listening to my intuition. And my shadow self tends to come out, my shadow self roars out. And I start getting insecure and I start wondering, well, what if I can't trust this and that and this and that, and my own intuition? And sure, I can read for others, but reading for myself, and what if I'm wrong, and all of these things. And so sometimes my lesson through yesterday and today, and it kind of travels back in time to the last couple of 6 weeks or so, is that sometimes it's not about your intuition. Sometimes it's just about logic or what you want. I want to make sure that I am in the same place as my wife-to-be as soon as we know what that is for sure. And since I thought we knew what that was going to be, and I was wrong. Of course, it could have just been that I was okay, this is what it's going to be. Now we're just going to seize on that and make it be. But that's not how it's going to be. So with my Wheel of Fortune up, down, all around, I'm going to continue to put some structure to my working space like Serendipity has been doing this week or this month, and get my desk in order and promote the self-care for the holidays package, which I will now be in Tucson to be able to work on, so that'll be good. And then go about my day. Tonight, Cindy is holding a really big open house to learn more about her mystery school. So if you're interested, you can check that out, and I'll be on that call. And I hope you all have an awesome day. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Sunday.